I have another game here that is great for if you are looking to stop staring at your screen so much, looking at the devices so much, just go back to a more analog way of spending your time and just letting your brain relax without having to look at another screen. We have so many screens that we look at these days at work and at home. And so I really like these GiiKER games because they all give you that same type of games that you would get on your devices, but without having to look at a screen. So don't worry about having to wear the glasses, to the screen protector glasses, etc. And I like that a lot of their games are STEM games. So they're brain teasers. They're things that make you think. And a lot of them you can play either alone or with one or more other people. And so this is one of them. Thanks to GiiKER for sending this to me to review. This is the Super Decoder. It's kind of like that game that was called the ship one. I can't remember what it was, where you have to match the colors. So I'm going to show it to you. So this is the box it comes in. You do get your instruction manual or the user manual. Always make sure you read the user manual so you know exactly how to play the game. But I'm going to quickly show you how to do that. And then this is the size of it. It fits right in the palm of your hand. So it's even smaller than a device, which is kind of nice because then you can throw it in your purse. Kids can put it in a backpack, etc. Not that they should be playing this in school, but it's that small. So for road trips, your kids can carry their own when you're on the road, and they can play it in the car. It's really good for that. Now, you can play this solo against yourself or the machine in there, or you can play it with a partner. Make sure when you put the batteries in, and it does take 2 AA batteries. I think this is AA. Wait, let me just make sure. I believe this is AA. Yes, 2 AA batteries. Make sure that they're fully charged, because the ones I tried at first were not fully charged, and so everything wasn't lighting up. So make sure you get fresh new batteries for this. Now, you have 2 modes that you can play in. There's one mode where you get indirect clues, and that's when you push this setting to the right with the four dots, then your clues will be indirect. When you push it to the left with the square and the line under it, then you'll get more direct clues. The difference is with the direct clues, there'll be a line under the colors that you have in the right spot. And with the indirect clues, it will just tell you that you have some correct and how many in the right spot and not, and you have to figure out where they are. And I didn't even tell you the whole goal of the game is to match the colors in the right spots over here on the pad, and you get 7 chances to do that, or 7 chances to do that, or you fail. There is no clue in with this game, which is kind of nice, because then if you mess up in 7 trials, you try again. And so you kind of have to remember. So it's kind of like a game of memory, and I like to think of it as Wordle, but with colors instead. So I'm going to show you the direct clues setting first, because that's the easier one, and then the indirect after. Now, like I said, you can play it by yourself or you can play it with a partner. When you turn this button, this lever, this is the, I don't know what they call this, the tele-twist button or something. Anyway, when you turn this, as you can see, I'm on level 5 already because I've been playing with it just to test it out first. So with just one thing sticking up, then you're playing in solo mode. But if you continue to twist it, then you're playing in 2-person mode. And with the 2-person mode, one person gets to set the colors first, and then the other person gets to try and decode what color sequencing that person did. So I'm going to go back to one person mode to demonstrate this for you. And then now you can see it's telling me that, so we're on level 5. These are the colors in play. And it's telling me that 2 are in the right spot, the second and the fourth, and 2 are in the wrong spot, the first and the third. So as you can see, it's really easy. Then again, don't forget, this is level 5. So you get over 500 or up to 500 levels, something like that. So this is really, really way in the beginning. So how to crack it? Because I know 2 and 4 are already in the correct place, I'm going to keep those in the right place. And then I'm just going to flip the 2 that aren't, because those are the only 4 colors that we're working with. So I'm going to, you use this button to twist and select your colors. So you keep twisting till you get the color you want. So I do want yellow there. Then short press it to advance the flashing thing to the next space and put in the color I want there. So I know green is already in the correct space. Then I'm going to put that aquamarine blue there in the third space. And if you overshoot the color, you can twist it to the left. So twist to the right to advance and to the left to go backwards on the same spot. Then short press to advance to the next spot. And then I'm just going to put the orange there. And then when you're done, just press and hold down on the orange button. So I got them all correct. So you get that nice feedback with the song, and then it advances to the next level. And as you can see, it's pretty much the same. 2 are in the right place, 2 are in the wrong place. There are only 4, so I would just switch them apart, switch them over. And then this time the colors I'm using are different. Sometimes it will have 2 of the same color. And so again, this is just level 6, but you can imagine as you advance, it's going to get more and more complicated, and you can have up to 7 colors. So that's the direct clue, the direct hint version. Now I'm going to switch modes to the indirect. So I'm going to slide this over to the dots. And on this one, we're down on level 2. So here you can see these are the 4 colors we're working with: orange, blue, yellow, and green. They're all up there, but this is telling me 2 are in the right place and 2 are in the wrong place, but we don't know which 2. So I'm going to guess at which 2 are in the right place. I'll just keep 2 that are currently in their spots in the right place, in the same place, and see if those are the 2. And then long press to see. So I messed up. So one of them I moved out of the right place into the wrong place. So that tells me that these 2 were in the right place. And you can also tell that because of the position of the green. So I'm going to flip the orange and the blue back to where they were. And then because I know 2 are in the wrong place, it's the remaining 2, the yellow and the green. So I'm just going to flip their positions. Short press to advance, put the yellow there, and then press and hold to see my results. Well, I was wrong. So as you can see, it's not quite as easy. I'm just going to do it one more time just to see. So obviously the blue is in the right spot. So I'm going to move the yellow over there. I'm going to put the orange over there. Well, no, 3 were in the wrong place. So I'm going to put the green over there. And then I'm going to put the orange over there and see. Okay, so now I have 2 in the right place and 2 in the wrong place. So as you can see, it does keep you on your toes, and this mode is a bit more challenging than the other mode. And check this out, we're still just on level 2, and I have 3 more chances to get it right, or I will fail. And if I fail, there's no hints with this game. There are no hints. There are no clues. I'm just going to have to start all over again. So you can see how this can keep kids entertained and occupied for quite a long while. I'm an adult and I'm still trying to crack level 2 on the indirect hints mode. So check this out for an alternative to to screen time and just taking things back to an analog way of playing and just relaxing and unwinding with a STEM game. Hope you've enjoyed this and thanks for watching.